Hi students, welcome back to our session. Today's session we are going to see the first unit test paper 9th question on what sum of money will be the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest for 2 years to be equal 25 rupees if the rate of interest charged for both is 5%. Now listen carefully. Here we have the difference between principal, it is unknown. I am going to teach the two methods. Okay, here the first method, here I am going to take let x be the principal, because here the principal it is unknown value, so I am going to take here let x be the principal. Let x be the principal, and next here they have given rate is equal to 5% and time period they have given it is going to be 2 years. The difference between the compound interest and the simple interest, both it is going to be for 2 years. Okay, so for 2 years they have given here it is going to be rupees 25. Now first I am going to find the compound interest for first year. For first year, compound interest is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. So here we have the principal, it is X, and rate it is 5% and time period it is going to be 1 divided by 100. If you cancel this, here we are going to get 20. So X by 20. So this it is going to be the compound interest for first year. Next we are going to calculate the amount here. Amount is equal to first year principal plus first year compound interest. Okay, so here the first year principal it is X, first year compound interest it is X by 20. So both if you add here we are going to get 21x divided by 20. So this is the amount for the first year. Next I am going to take here for second year. For second year, here we have the principal, it is going to be the first year compound interest amount it is going to be carry for the second year principal 21x divided by 20. So here I can take the compound interest for second year is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. So here we have the principal, it is going to be 21x divided by 20 and rate is equal to, we have 5 divided by 100 into the time period it is going to be 1. Now if you cancel the term, what we will get here, 1 5 is 5, 4 5s are 20. So finally we got here 21x divided by 400. So this is a compound interest for second year. Now for 2 years we need to calculate. For 2 years, for 2 years compound interest is equal to first year compound interest plus second year compound interest. Here if you look at this, the first year compound interest we have here it is X by 20. Here we have first year compound interest, it is X by 20. Just I am going to write here X by 20, and here we have the second year compound interest, it is 21x divided by 400. Both if you add both the interest, first year compound interest and the second year compound interest together, it is going to be for 2 years the compound interest. So the LCM here you will get 400. So I need to multiply here both numerator and denominator by 20 to get the denominators same. So I can write here 20x divided by 400 plus 21x divided by 400. So we got here 20 plus 21, it is 41x divided by 400. So this is a compound interest for 2 years. Compound interest for 2 years. Now we are going to find out the simple interest. So here the simple interest is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. In the simple interest directly you can write the time period. We have here it is 2 years. So I have taken X into rate, it is 5 into 2 divided by 100. So here if you multiply this, we are going to get 10x divided by 100. So here the difference between both that compound interest and the simple interest. compound interest and the simple interest, the value they have given it is rupees 25. So the compound interest it is going to be 41x divided by 100, 400, minus simple interest it is going to be 10x divided by 100 is equal to 25. So if you take LCM for 400 and 100, we are going to get 400. So to get here 400, I am going to multiply with 4, so that I am going to get the answer. Here it is 41x minus here it is 40x divided by 400 is equal to 25. So if you subtract here, x is equal to 25 into 400. Here we are going to get x is equal to 25 fours are it is 100. We have 2 more zeros. So we got here it is 10,000. So clearly we know that here the principal it is going to be, therefore the required principal is equal to rupees 10,000. Okay, now we'll come to that second method. Just I am going to write here second method. Just I am going to write here the given conditions. The compound difference between the compound interest and the simple interest, both it is going to be rupees 25 rupees, and they have given rate is equal to 5% and time period it is going to be 2 years. Okay, now here first I am going to take here the principal as 100. This is the second method. When they have given the principal, it's fine. When you are going to find out the principal, even you can take it as the variable x or 100. Only principal you need to take as 100, not interest or time period. So here 100 be the principal here. So here for first year, compound interest is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. So here we have the principal it is going to be 100, rate it is 5 and time period it is 1 divided by 100. So 100 it will get cancelled, it is 5. The compound interest it is going to be for first year it is 5. So amount of first year is equal to principal plus compound interest. So here principal we have 100, the compound interest it is 5. So totally we got here it is 105. So here second year principal is equal to 105 and compound interest for second year is equal to principal into rate into time divided by 100. So here we have the principal it is going to be 105 into the rate it is going to be 5 into time period it is 1 year. Time period it is 1 divided by 100. So 15 is 5, here you will get 20, 5s are 100 you will get. So further if you simplify 4 5s are 20, here you got 21 by 24. So the second year compound interest is equal to 21 divided by 4. Okay, now we are going to calculate for both the years. Okay, for 2 years, compound interest is equal to first year compound interest plus second year compound interest. So first year compound interest we have here it is 5 plus second year compound interest 21 divided by 4. So if you do the cross multiplication, 4 5s are 20 plus 21 divided by 4, it is nothing but 40. Okay, next. Okay, now we are going to find out the simple interest for 2 years. For 2 years we are going to find the simple interest. Okay, simple interest is equal to P into R into time divided by 100. So here in this case you can take directly the time, the given years, number of years. So here they have given 2 years I have taken here the principal, it is 100, right? So 100 into rate, it is going to be 5%, and time period, it is going to be 2 divided by 100. So 100 it will get cancelled. So simple interest is equal to, here we got 10. Okay, now here make sure that here we don't know exactly what is the principal, right? So in that condition, what we need to do here, we need to take this compound interest for 2 years. Compound interest for 2 years. When you have the principal, when principal is 100, here we got the compound interest for 2 years is equal to 41 divided by 4. Is it clear? Same here, when you have the simple interest for 2 years, when the principal is 100, you got the simple interest is equal to 10 rupees. Now exactly what is the principal here? For 2 years, the difference it is going to become the compound interest minus the simple interest. The difference between the compound interest and the simple interest for 2 years, when you subtract both, you are going to get the rupees as 25. Is it clear to all now? Here we don't know exactly what is the principal, but we have taken here it is 100. Now what I am going to do, I don't know exactly what is the amount of the principal. So I am going to take here, let for x rupees as a principal. So principal, if it is x, means what is the value we are going to get here? When the principal is 100 rupees, okay, 100 rupees, we got the compound interest, it is 41 divided by 4. Now I am going to give one scenario to understand this concept. When you have here, when you have given the rupees 20 to the shopkeeper, he has given 4 pens. You should know what is the cost of each pen. So when you want to know that each pen, so 1 pen is equal to, just you need to divide this 4 with 20. So if you divide 20 divided by 4, you are going to get 5 rupees. Is it clear? So this it is rupees. So 1 pen is equal to 5 rupees. When you divide this to the opposite side, you are going to get 1 pen cost. So here also, when the principal, listen carefully, when the principal is 100 rupees, you got that compound interest as 41 divided by 4. Now we will calculate for 1. In case if they ask you to find out the 100 pen also, just you can multiply 100 into 5, you will get 500 rupees, because we know each pen cost. When they asked 4 pens, so 4 pens is equal to 4 into 5, we got 20. So when they asked 10 pen, so 10 pen means 10 into 5, it is 50. So this is how, once if you find that each pen cost, then it will be easy if they ask number of pens also to find the cost. Here also, just I am going to find out 1 rupee. For 1 rupee, what is the compound interest you are going to get? Let me see here. For 1 rupee, the compound interest it is going to be, just you need to divide this 100 to the opposite side. So here 41 divided by 4 and divided by 100. So this it is going to be the compound interest. So here for 1 rupee, the compound interest it is, see here, 41 divided by 4. When you take this to the opposite side, instead of this division, I am going to replace it as multiplication, so that we need to take the reciprocal of the denominator. 1 divided by 100 is equal to compound interest. So here the compound interest we got here, it is 41 divided by 400. Now here we don't know exactly how much the principal it is going to be. So I have taken here it is x. So for x rupees, for principal as x rupees, means we are going to get here, just we need to multiply here, that if it is 10 means we need to multiply with the 10. If it is 4 pence means we need to multiply 4 pence. If it is 100 pence means we will multiply with 100. So here I have here x rupees, so I need to multiply x. So 41x divided by 400. So this is a compound interest for 2 years when the principal is x, when the principal it is unknown. Same we are going to calculate for simple interest. Simple interest we got when 100 rupees, when rupees is 100, we got the simple interest as 10 rupees. So now we need to calculate for 1 rupee. When you have 1 rupee, we got 10 divided by 100. So now we are going to calculate for x rupees, because we don't know the principal what it is. I am going to take it as x. So for x rupees means just you need to multiply with x. So 10x divided by 100. So now this is at compound interest and the simple interest for 2 years. For 2 years, the simple interest and the compound interest, both it is going to be this value. This it is going to be the compound interest for 2 years, and this it is going to be the simple interest for 2 years. Both if you subtract, we are going to get that principal as, so here we have compound interest minus simple interest. We got here it is rupees 25, right? So here we have compound interest, it is going to be 41x divided by 400. Here we have 41x divided by 400 minus the simple interest, it is going to be 10x divided by 100 is equal to 25 rupees. So here we need to make the denominators as same. So I am going to multiply with the both numerator and denominator. 41x minus 44 into 10, it is 40x divided by 400 is equal to 25. And here 41 minus 40, it is going to be x. X is equal to 25 into 400. So both if you multiply, x is equal to 25 4s are 100. We have 2 more zeros. So you will get 10,000. Therefore, the principal is equal to, therefore the principal is rupees 10,000.